Do you have the cybersecurity skills, maybe even certifications or degrees, but never seem to bypass recruiters or HR to secure the roles that you want? Do they always want more job experience, more qualifications, more this, more that you don't have? What makes things even worse is, do you find yourself grinding every day to increase your paycheck, maybe land a better role, but it seems like you are not progressing? And if that's you, you are not alone. Let me just tell you, thousands of professionals from different IT or different other backgrounds are going through similar issues. But it doesn't have to be that way. There is hope, there is solution available, and it's far easier to implement than you think it is. Watch this video until the end and you will learn several little known secrets that might be preventing you right now from getting the roles that you want in cybersecurity. And spoiler alert, they are not related to your skills, qualifications, or even your job experience. And when you get these 7 questions right, you will start receiving job offers from left and right and land multiple 6-figure roles in cyber, even when there are other applicants who are way more qualified than you. Let's get started. Hi, this is Cyber Transformer Emin, a global cybersecurity expert with 20 years in the field, and I'm here to help you land a high-paying cybersecurity role in less than 8 weeks, even if you are short on certifications or job experience. And if you are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video so you don't miss out essential tips for your cybersecurity career in the future. And today we are diving into the secrets of a successful cybersecurity career. We will explore 7 key areas to unlock your hidden potential and make a significant impact in the cybersecurity world. Number 1, personality and character. First, let's talk about personality. Have you ever taken a personality test like the 16 personalities or the Big 5? Your personality traits, whether you are an introvert or an extrovert, or maybe your openness is high, or maybe you are more focused on your job alone instead of working with others, these can significantly impact your cybersecurity career, because understanding your unique personality mix can help you find your niche in the cybersecurity field. Not all jobs are the same. Even, let's just say, as a cybersecurity analyst, working in a startup environment is way different than working in Big 4 organizations like KPMG, Ernst & Young, or maybe as a government employee. Does that make sense, this part? That's why it's very important to understand whether you are more reserved or you are like an extrovert, you want to talk with people, socialize, and not just about selecting your specific company to focus on. It's also about finding your niche. Why? Because clearly working as an offensive cybersecurity professional is way different than working as a cybersecurity defensive professional, like a cybersecurity analyst, or maybe GRC roles, cybersecurity manager roles. They are all different. So it's very important to understand your personality, okay? And there are so many different tests to take and identify who you really are so that you can only focus on that specific title, specific company, and specific industry. And number 2, your psychology, stress, anxiety, maybe even depression. So let's get real about your current psychology. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate your mental health right now in your relation to your career? Addressing issues like stress, anxiety, or even learning barriers can be crucial, because remember, taking care of your mental health is as important as building your technical skills. And if you are right now going through some maybe difficult times, it's affecting you. I'm not just talking about your finances. Maybe that's a huge stress right now, but I'm also talking about maybe mentally you are not ready for a change. This process, getting the job that you want, finding your ideal fits, different companies, maybe different industries, it's very important. And you need to have that kind of inner strength to go through challenges. It's very important to identify where you are right now because of this, so that you can, first of all, if there's a problem, you can tackle, you can overcome the difficulty, you can maybe get some professional help. And if you're ready, that's great. You can just dive in. Number 3, citizenship, work permits, and clearances. Your citizenship and work permits can open or close doors in cybersecurity. For example, are you eligible for certain clearances like secret or top secret? This can be an advantage for you. Let's just say you're coming from law enforcement or maybe military. That's great. That means you're already a trusted citizen, trusted professional. That's great. You can leverage that, okay? If you don't have it, that means you need to pay attention. That doesn't mean that you cannot do it. You cannot get certain roles. But the thing is, if you are, let's just say if you want to work for NSA or CIA or maybe top government agencies and you are new in the country, maybe you need to wait, at least you have your work permits like green card, okay, or your citizenship, so that it will be easier for you. It's not just about your technical skills, etc., especially when it comes to cyber, who you really are, okay, your personality, and your work permits, your citizenship, your papers, they are very important to pay attention to. And there's also a benefit here. Why? Because let's just say you want to relocate. You want to come to the United States. You're currently somewhere else. And in that case, by joining the field of cybersecurity, you can get your visa clearances, okay? Maybe even get sponsored for a green card. Those are all possibilities, but they work together. If you have it, you can leverage, you can take advantage of that. If you don't have it, you can find and tailor you can find your specific companies accordingly. You can tailor your job search accordingly, but you also need to pay attention that some roles might not be available for you just yet. Number 4, location and country of origin. Look, where you are right now and where you're from, they are very important. Whether you're in Silicon Valley, maybe New York City, maybe you're in London, Europe, somewhere else in Africa, they all matter. Why? Because first of all, that means that you know the culture, okay? Maybe even you have multiple citizenships. You speak multiple languages. They are great. But at the same time, you also need to identify what kind of opportunities you have right now in your current location. Maybe you can relocate. You should relocate. Or you can only focus on remote job opportunities, which is something that you can absolutely get in cyber. But first of all, identify what is available for you based on who you really are. Speaking multiple languages. Let's just say you're coming from a different region and you speak multiple languages. Your English skills might not be that good. Number 5, age and gender. Look, cybersecurity is for everyone, regardless of how old you are, how young you are, your gender, or your views on LGBTQ. Okay, so here's the thing. You need to know your opportunities and challenges and get very real with yourself. Because at the end of the day, sometimes people think, oh, I'm willing to get started in cybersecurity regardless of my current age, regardless of my background, and I'm willing to get started with an intern position. And the problem is they're like 40, 50 years of age, okay? And in fact, you can find lots of funny movies around this. I guess one of them was Intern at Google or something like that. So here's the thing. Instead of focusing on your limitations in that case, why not focusing on your values? Why not focus on your positive things that you can provide? At the same time, if you are young, if you are a recent graduate, that means you can bring a lot of positivity. You can bring lots of energy. And that's, again, another positive thing. And that goes the same with your gender or your views on sexual preferences. But the thing is, just know your value system, know your strengths, and focus on the opportunities, focusing on how can you make a difference. For example, let's just say you're experienced, although you're coming from a different background, that means you can provide a lot of things. You can provide lots of experiences. You can share your previous experiences in different opportunities. If you are young, you can offer energy, you can offer enthusiasm. Does that make sense, this part? But it's very important to understand where you're coming from. Number 6, language skills. Are you multilingual? That's excellent, because speaking multiple languages is a huge asset in the global field of cybersecurity. Right now, companies are looking for remote workers. Why? Because first of all, there's some cost and different kind of benefits from this, but also they want to explore different economic regions. And if you can bring different language skills, if you have different cultural understandings from originally where you are from, and that's a huge plus, huge advantage if you know how to leverage this, okay? Instead of making an excuse like, oh, I'm new in the country, my English skills are not good enough, instead focus on what do you have. Maybe you speak 2, 3, 4, 5 languages, and that's great because you can focus on them. In fact, there are different organizations like CrowdStrike, and they are working with different professionals who speak multiple languages. Okay. Why? Because companies are really interested. Companies are interested in different skill sets so that they can maybe even get your help from reverse engineering, malware analysis that might require different extended language abilities that only you have. And number 7, family, network, and referrals. Family, friends, and professional connections can provide invaluable support and opportunities in your cybersecurity career journey. Because when you take a look at it, if you ever heard about the hidden job market, many times those best opportunities out there, you never get to see them on job boards. That means, in fact, when you see them, it's already too late. Why? Because many times organizations want to work with individuals who are known, and that is through connections. That is through relationships. So that's why just take a look at who you know right now. If you have a friend, very close friend, and that person is working in a major organization, and they also have a dedicated cybersecurity department, IT department, maybe that's a great place to get started with. You can just look into it and then explore opportunities. Why? Because you have a referral. It's a lot easier, not just for you, but also the hiring managers, also the HR and recruiters. Why? Because you're like a trusted insider. That's why, obviously, they would want to give the opportunities to you first. All right, Cyber Transformers, we have covered a lot today, from understanding your personality to leveraging your network. And remember, each of these 7 areas can be a key to unlocking your potential in cybersecurity. And that's it for today. To dive deeper, head over to www.cybertransform.com and secure your spot in our detailed cybersecurity career training. And if you liked the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm Cyber Career Transformer Emin, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.